All right. Let's run this second topic. The dignity power of a woman. Hey! It just came and then I wrote it down. The dignity power of a woman. Today's class, this class is for women. What's today's date? Oh, March 26. 26 March 2025. 26 March 2025. The dignity power of our women. Now the question is this: what is the dignity power of our women? Today's class is for women, but men too, you can stay and listen and learn. The dignity power of our women. Dignity power of a woman. What is the dignity power of our women? Let's begin. There's no time. You notice that when you're talking about dignity, you are talking about pride. You're talking about glory. You're talking about virtue. Whenever they mention dignity, what should come to your mind, especially tied to a woman, is virtue. Ask yourself as a woman, what is your virtue? What is your virtue? Follow me. This class, I'm going to be very, very raw. You know, when you are teaching women, you have to be extra brutal. because they are impulsive in veins. Unlike a man will at least have logic. A man will at least use logic to process what you are teaching. A woman, if you are not raw, while you are teaching her, she's thinking of something else. I'm telling you. And sometimes it easily gets bored. So if it is not raw, it will not magnate her to listen. So please, I know, just try and listen small. Just listen. You might learn one or two. Leave my mouth. I have bad mouth. But just listen. Give me your attention, okay? Ask yourself as a woman, what is my virtue? Could it be that the reason why men are looking down on me is because of the level of my virtue? Because look at this. Your virtue as a woman is direct proportion. It's parallel with how people sees you in life. As a woman, your strength, your power, your pride, everything is tied to your virtue. Your glory, anyhow you want to put it, is tied to your virtue. And what defines this virtue? What defines this dignity? What defines this pride? I will explain. But before I explain, let's be more contextual since we are teaching our women. You will agree with me that anything that is scarce is always very, very valuable. Anything that is hidden, it's always very precious. When something is hidden, that thing is very, very precious. That thing holds value. Let's be open. Follow me. You need to see how this earth that we are, the way earth is hiding gold. You need to dig the ground. You need to dig it to some certain level. And even with that, you need to even bring out those rocks, crush those rocks. Inside those rocks, you even bring it out and start refining it again. That is how nature hides things that are very valuable. And today, that is why the reason why gold is very valuable. The day gold is everywhere. The reason why water is not valuable. We use it and wash. We use it and flush toilets. We use it to do anything. We don't care. It doesn't have value. like that. But but it's the mother. You don't joke with water. Water is an abundance because of survival. So don't misquote that as insult to water. But I'm trying to set an example based on this illustration. People that are smart will understand what I'm saying. We have water in abundance. That is why water is cheap. There is a planet that there is no water at all. Let's say Neptune. If you can take one bottle of water, one bottle of water that is less than $1 to Neptune, and there are human beings that are living in Neptune that need water, you notice that bottle of water will be sold for billions of dollars. In that same Neptune, it is raining diamonds. But if human beings that are living in Neptune, let's say human beings are living in Neptune, planet Neptune. Now, you notice, you will agree with me that there, if human beings are living there, those human beings go, diamonds, not gold. Diamonds will be very, very cheap. Diamond will be like 0 cents. Here, diamond is in millions. Because there, the rain that is falling here, it's raining diamonds. It's raining diamonds in Neptune. If you are able to travel to Neptune and come back, just one trip to Neptune and come back, you'll be the richest man on earth. The things that are valuable are hidden. When things are too exposed, when things are everywhere, it's lost its value. We are still buttressing on the dignity power of a woman. What is your pride? What is giving you that glory as a woman? It's one thing. That thing that you are hiding so much, or that thing that was supposed to be hidden. Let me put it that way, because today we are not hiding it anymore. Today it's everywhere. We open it everywhere. Because the West actually wanted Africa to lose its value. So it destroyed and corrupted our thinking and everything, our ideology and everything. So you think that you are beautiful by exposing, not knowing that when you are exposing something, something lost its value. Tell me one thing that is exposed and it's everywhere, anybody can access it, and that thing has value. A woman glory, your glory as a woman is that it is only one man that is climbing you. That is how secret that place is. That is how virtuous you are. It's only your husband. It is only a man that you submit under his authority that has the power to even smell that place. To even see your pants, it's a very, very difficult thing. To even see your thighs, the highest you see, it's my foot. Because everything in my body, that is why the way nature designed a woman's body, nature designed a woman's body to be so super precious. The woman's body is so soft and tender. At every point in time that you open it, it's very attractive. At every angle of it, it's very, very attractive. Very, very. A woman's body is extremely, very, very attractive to a man. Imagine a woman's body being attractive to another woman. Talk more of a man. And it was supposed to be hidden. To hold its value, it needed to be hidden like gold, like money. You don't go around seeing money anywhere. There are some ink and some printing that the government is using to print money that they are hiding it from everybody on earth. Because to make that thing the most valuable thing on earth, it needs to be hidden. If it was everywhere, everybody would have accessed it and used it to print their own money. And if everybody prints their money, money will automatically lose value. Money will not have value again. Have you seen at the angle I'm going? Follow me. So I just finished a class on consequences. And I was touching a little bit on our young girls who are into hookups and those nonsense things that they are doing. I was explaining in that video that the reason why, what is fueling that ideology is forgiveness. Because they know that once they get to a certain age in life, they will go to a place and seek forgiveness. They will go to a place, meet a reverend father, and a reverend father will say, confess your sin, and they will confess your sin, and they will confess their sin, and they will be forgiven. What you people don't know is that kidnapper, that armed robber, that cultist, at the end of the day, he knows in his heart that he will go to a reverend father and pour out all his sins, and he will be forgiven, and he will become a new creature. But this period that he needs to survive, he needs to commit those things first. My people are not seeing, or could it be that they are seeing it, but they intentionally turn a blind eye? Sometimes, I grew up to become an adult, and I'm seeing all these things in our society. But I noticed that even my fathers, they saw all these things, but they didn't say anything about it. So sometimes I feel like we are intentionally doing these things, not as if we are not seeing it, or not as if we are not aware. Okay, if you guys said you guys were not aware, I'm coming here to make you. So after watching my video, what will now be your excuse? After watching my video and you are still exposing your body as a woman because you want to follow trends, because you want people to say, wow, you are beautiful. After telling you, wow, you are beautiful, how does that add money to you? How does that increase the money in your account? Rather, you are losing your value. You are making yourself available. You are telling the world, I am free, I am open. This my body that was supposed to be secret, hidden. I am exposing it because it has no value. You are the one telling the world that you do not have value. And guess what? When you are the one bringing out yourself, they said there is an adage in where I'm coming from that immediately you call your house, how should I put it? In my dialect they will say, andini for for montara, andini for montara, mboro sanikang, and you for montara. In other words, what they are trying to say is, you build a house, you have your house, and you are calling your house that your house is trash. Because you think that your house is trash, and you are even calling it trash, your neighbor will help you put fire. Because it's trash now, they will help you put fire. You are the one coming out to tell the world, we don't have value. You come online on social media to expose your breasts, expose everywhere, because you are telling the world, I am everywhere. You people can now see. I remember that time growing up as a child, during our secondary school days. Before you even see a woman tie, you don't even know how the shape of a woman yash is. I'm telling you. Where do you see it? Where? Women will wear. There was an underskirt women used to wear. That underskirt, they will wear pants first. After wearing pants, they will now wear tie. After wearing tie, they will now wear underskirts. After wearing underskirt, they will go and check it in the mirror. If that underskirt is showing line, or for any reason there is a line from their pants, they will double that underskirt. They felt ashamed walking and the line of their pants is showing outside. That was the society I grew up from. Today, women are literally walking naked. That time as a boy, we would sneak to even be looking for how to go and get a CD and be watching blue film. Let God run away from you. NEPA will take lights, and your daddy will if NEPA take lights, automatically you will become a technician, because you need to look for screwdriver and open that CD and remove that tape. Or home video. A lot of us Gen Z will not know home video. The video was not even clear. We will see one white people doing nonsense. It will not even make any sense. But even with that, you need to see how we were watching it with passion. Because we grew up as adults. We grew up almost as adults without even seeing how this thing looks like. It's keep ringing in my head. How does breast look like? You can only see a man's nipples. So growing up as a young guy, you don't even know how nipples looks like. The highest is maybe during class when they will teach you. So they will just draw it as a diagram. But today it's everywhere. It's no longer hidden. It's everywhere. And when something is everywhere, that thing lost value automatic. Automatic. Until we go back to re-sanitize our society. Currently, our society, women, I'm sorry. I'm not the one that say these things. It's not me that makes these things. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. These are laws in place that once you fail those laws, consequences is inevitable. Would it be that this is the reason why we no longer value our women? Because almost all of them, and even men, are the one encouraging these things. Because before now, I remember as a young guy, if a young girl is coming out from the house naked, the elders will tell my elders or uncle, they will tell the young girl, come on, go inside and dress well. Come on, go inside and dress well. What is this one? But today you notice that when a girl is walking, shaking bum bum, men will be salivating. Men will be salivating. Do you know why? Men are even the one encouraging them to dress naked so that they will be seeing it. Because men are starving of these things, right? So they will encourage it. A very few portion of men who are disciplined like me will be able to come up to preach these things. To come up to preach these things. Right. Because men, you need to see a man that is hungry of sex or starving of knacking. Starving. You need to see a young man. He can empty his bank account. He can empty his bank account just to see nipples. I'm telling you. Just to see nipples, he can empty his bank account. That is how precious a woman's feminine body is. It was something that when you now marry a woman, it will be wow. So you get to see it. Wow. Wow. Something that you have been imagining it. You get to open up and see it. But now they are showing us free. So when we now open it and see it, it's just like a regular thing. It's just like the way I see every other thing. So let's just do it because we need to do it. Until we push everything back and hide it and understand that your pride and value and dignity as a woman is in your value, and your greatest value is your body as a woman. That's your number one value. It has lost its value because everybody now have access to it. It's no longer hidden. So because it's no longer hidden, that's no longer a value. That's why a woman is looking for value elsewhere. A woman now wants to go and be working, making money to now have value. A woman wants to now push a career. A woman now wants to go to university to now be able to graduate from university, to have a clean job and make money and drive a car before that woman can now have value. So a man is now crossing to the area where a man is dominating to create value. To be able to create value and create prestige in the society. Whereas it's not supposed to be so. A woman, in that angle, that is why we don't have a lot of them there. For you to use that angle you need to struggle a lot. It comes with a lot of struggle. And your body doesn't have that strength to push it all. You have to, it's hard out there. It's hard because it was meant for men who have this physical strength to confront it and win. It was not meant for women. Outside world, hunting for resources was not meant for women. No matter how you want to push it. That is why if you put me in the same shift with a woman, after 6 hours, the woman will be tired. I will run 8 hours. I will be very strong to even do another 8 hours. Because the physical outside there is, and a man's value is the more he has strength to will, the more he has smartness, the more he's using his logical capacity to be able to gather resources. That is the more you value the man. A woman in opposite was not to come and also be gathering resources to get value. No, sir. That is wrong. That is too much work on our women. They don't even have the natural body to face it. They are not fast to face it. They don't have the logic to face it. They don't have the physical strength to face it. That is not where their strength lies. Their strength lies in their value, in their softer body. That is where their strength lies. Every other thing they are doing, they can maybe push career a little to balance it. Not to be pushing it aggressively. All what you want in life is career. You are career oriented as a woman. You want to make money. You want to make money. You want to gather resources. For what purpose? For what purpose? And it's not even easy to even push this thing to make this money. You think it's easy to make money? If a man that has all the logic and all the strength is still struggling, you think it's easy? A man is doing it and a man is struggling. That is why if you look at our the way government is making our entrepreneurs suffer, it's women that are crying more. Men has been doing this thing for years and they are used to these hard things, so it doesn't really move them. But a few of our women who started these things are beginning to cry. You know, that things are hard, businesses is hard and all of that. Because that is not where your strength lies. Your strength lies in your feminine value as a woman. Let me use another illustration and I will end with this illustration. The differences, because maybe we don't really understand the differences between a man and a woman. So because you think that you went through the same primary school with a man, you went through the same secondary school, stay in the same classroom with the man, receiving the same lectures, writing the same exams, doing the same project defense, and then you go to university doing the same thing, you automatically psychologically equate yourself with a man. So you come out from the university, you start chasing career the same way with a man. You notice that you will be struggling. Nah, woman, you will be struggling. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible, but you will be struggling a lot. That is not where your strength lies. Where you lack your strength, you will be struggling there. You can only do well where your strength lies. So instead of channeling all those energy, why don't you channel all those energy on where your strength doesn't lies to where your strength actually lies, which is in your feminine energy, which is in your pride. All of you, imagine all the women in our society coming together and have one mind of restoring sanity in our society by making sure that every woman covers themselves and return the dignity, pride of women by making it scarce. So before a man could even see breasts, you swear for it before you even see breasts. Before you even see the thigh of a woman, the thigh, I'm not even talking about bum, the thigh. But you are not even ready for this kind of conversation. I said, let me give you guys one last illustration and then I'll end with this illustration. The padlock and the master key illustration. The padlock, this opposed to padlock and master key illustration, maybe extensively I'll make a class. I'll make another topic extensively on it. But as a result of this topic, let me just emphasis on this topic. Let me use this illustration here. Let's start with padlock. You notice that a padlock is termed to be a very, very good padlock when that padlock resists any key coming in to open that padlock. They will term that padlock a very high value padlock. If that padlock is a kind of padlock that if I lock my door, you cannot bring anyhow key to insect and it opens, it will resist it. It will not cooperate. It will not submit to. You bring in anyhow key until you bring its own husband and that padlock submit to only that one husband. That key. You can never use any other key to open that padlock except her husband. It's only her husband she opens to it and pop, open. You bring in any other key, no other key can. That padlock will be called master padlock. Follow me. That padlock will automatically be called master padlock. Everybody will want to use that kind of padlock. Let's swap it. Let's talk about the key. You notice that any key that has the capacity to open this padlock, open this other padlock, open this other padlock, and open this other padlock, that key will be termed as master key. Master key. So the same thing that is making master key has value is directly opposite of the same thing that is making padlock has value. Are you seeing it in that direction? The same thing that is giving a man value is direct opposite of what is giving a woman value. But when padlock now wants to be master key, let any key come and open me. Because master key is opening every key, let me too also be opening every key. You notice that that padlock has automatically lost value. The men will throw it away. If you have a padlock in your house, that any key, your neighbor's key can put and open it. Anybody can just put any key and then it will open. In fact, your car key can enter and open it. You just know that you are having a fulefu as padlock. You are having you will throw that padlock away. That padlock has automatically lost value. Anyways, let me not make this video to be long. I will always do the thinking for us, both for women, both for men, both in the area of agriculture, both in the area of finance, both in the area of societal numbness, both in the area of consequences, both in the area of anything, any area that you want to. God has given me. I'm gifted. My own is a gift. All these things I'm not. You might wonder, where did you learn all these things from? I didn't learn it anywhere. My brain is already a dictionary. My brain is already a library. I didn't learn it anywhere. My own is a gift. Just like people have different kind of gifts. People have gift of climb. People have gift of doing a lot of things. My own gift is a konuche. My own gift is a konuche. I'm blessed with it. Is it in leadership? Anyways, let me not make this video to be long. I still have one more topic to treat today, and then that will be all. What's the next topic that I'm going to make? I'm done with this one. Oh. Texas pride disposal. Agriculture will be the last one, and then I'll call it a wrap. Thank you very much.